I immediately thought it was Ozempic. I mean, who didn't? When she first started losing weight, I was like, Ozempic. Because everyone, Ozempic, or as Erica Jane says, hormones. Hormonals. Some people have called your new look your revenge body. Do you agree with that, Kyle? And Kyle says, it's certainly not meant to be a revenge body. It's meant to be an I feel good body.
Thank you. You're welcome.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want. 'Cause your heart's made of gold. But don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
According to her Us Weekly article, they're talking about her body because she's got that celebrity body. Kyle Richards is in the best shape of her life. We know that. She said, I think back to when I was in my 20s and 30s, and I look better than I did then. I mean, yeah. And that's after having 4 kids. Oh, gosh. See, it just goes to show you, you're not really ugly. You're just poor.
It's the truth, okay? It's the truth.
We could all be as beautiful as Kyle feels and says she is if we all had money for the facelifts and the plastic surgery and the nose jobs, even though I have had a nose job. Thank you, Dr. Griscavitz in Minneapolis. No offense, all offense. But Kyle has, worked very hard on her body. Her body does look so good. Okay. And she's 54 and she is fit and she is at the gym all the time because she's allegedly with Morgan Wade, even though she says they're just really close friends who are together all the time, who do sexy music videos together and tattoo each other's names on their bodies. Okay. Everyone has a girlfriend like that. Thank you, Danny. Don't waste your money on all these expensive products. Money is the only moisturizer that works. You just rub it on your skin. Richards, 54, has made fitness priority as she continues to navigate her separation from her husband of 27 years, Mauricio, who was in Aspen. We know they have the home in Aspen, and he was seen with young influencers looking like a grandpa. No offense, all offense, Mauricio, but why are you hanging out with people the ages of your daughters and partying? And they're like snowboards, and, it looks crazy. It looks cuckoo. He's just like hanging out, and I know Kyle's girlfriend is like 28, so that's creepy too.
What are you doing? Get off my husband, you idiot. Get off my husband. Get off my husband.
So they're saying, Kyle, how did you transform your body? And she said, I had a breast reduction in 2022. My tits were too big. No, that's how I would say it. My tots were just huge. It's got to get rid of these huge tots. I tell my husband, Chell, I want a breast reduction. And it's not like I'm got G's over here, but they're big enough that I'm just over it. I'm 43. I just want a little itty bitty titty. I want to be in the itty bitty titty committee, the kind where you just throw on a top and you walk out the door. Why little tits are the shit. I'm not feeding no babies. I just want little itty bitty titties, just a little nipple and a little extra love, just a little. I don't need bajungas. Okay. I don't want to wear a bra. I want to just go about my life braless. I don't want to hit myself in the face. I don't want to have a bad back. I just want itty bitty titty committee, breast reduction. So, okay, Kyle. And she wasn't able to work out for 8 weeks. At the time, I was on vacation in Europe. Rich people problems, eating pasta and drinking wine and cocktails. Poor Kyle. By the end of the trip, I didn't recognize myself. Oh, then she takes it real life. I had also just lost my best friend too. The S word, which you can't say on YouTube, which was so sad this season. I didn't even talk about that in my recent breakdown of Beverly Hills. But yeah, Kyle's friend, just so sad. Okay. And I wasn't taking care of myself. And it was making me more depressed. So after we left, I said, that's it. I'm not going to have bad carbs, no sugar, no pasta, no bread, no alcohol, no fun. No. And I'm going to work out every single day. I mean, that can happen after you lose someone that tragically and that suddenly. And at that age, you realize your own mortality. Different people have different reactions. And Kyle's was, I'm going to get fit for myself. Did you notice a big difference? And she said, I started seeing results pretty fast. I never start seeing results pretty fast. Even though I wasn't a big drinker. Okay, splits and a ponytail twirl on the ground while sweeping the floor of Garcelle's birthday party with your vagina. Sure. While you assaulted Sutton. Okay, Kyle, come on.
Goodbye, Kyle.
Get the out of my house. I swear to you, I'm done with it.
What do you do for exercise? She said, I've always worked out, but I was doing the same thing on repeat. I'd go on hikes and spin. So she just go on hikes and spin in a circle? That's crazy. I started including weights, hot yoga, and running. I hate hot yoga. I know people are like, you should love it. It's hot. First of all, I don't really like yoga studios. No offense, all offense. Maybe it was just the one I went to in LA for the longest time because the mat on the floor had like these little holes, almost like a beehive or something. And every time it's like dark and it's hot, and every time I would get up from it, some other chick's hair would be all over me. There's too much hair. They need to get regular floors, regular mats, and Swiffer sweep after every class. It was so hot. Ugh. No, I didn't like it. Did I? No. No. I don't think I did. Us Weekly says, your abs are amazing. And she said, I wanted to get a tummy tuck. Ugh, girl, lucky. And when I had my breast reduction, just do it all in one, you know? The doctor wouldn't do it. He said, we'll talk about it later. I started doing a Peloton 10-minute abs thing, then 15 minutes every day. Someone said those Peloton, just like subscription workouts without the actual bike, are pretty amazing. I had a friend swear by them. But then again, I would have to move my body and work out again. And the last time I was hardcore working out, it was to Jillian Michaels, and she was just yelling at me, and it worked. So maybe I need her to, maybe I need to go back to Jillian Michaels. She says, as someone who's had body image issues their whole life, it's kind of funny that I'd be on the cover of a diet and fitness issue magazine. It's funny. Growing up with my sisters, they were both blonde and skinny, which was very much the look. I was brunette and curvy. I love it. It's like LA curvy, you know? It's like over a zero. Oh, she's so curvy. Oh my goodness. What do you eat each day? Oh, what does she eat? Breakfast is either a protein shake with a banana or oatmeal with berries. So I stay regular. No, I added that part, but she's probably regular with the oatmeal. For a snack, I like apples and peanut butter or string cheese. Ooh, I like Reese's Christmas trees, personally. I eat raw nuts. Ugh. Why waste your time? You can still get them roasted. It's not going to kill you. When I want something crunchy or healthy popcorn like Skinny Pop, lunch is chicken or grilled fish on salad. Ooh, what kind of dressing? And what kind of veggies? Do you put cukes on that? I like to put those spicy pistachios that come in the red bag. Oh, they're so good on my salads. At night, I eat a lot of salmon. Oh my God, boring. Halibut. Okay. Chicken Paillard, what the hell is that? And arugula and lemon. Arugula, isn't that something you just put on the side for decoration? I don't think you're supposed to eat that part. I like eating at home, so I know what's going into my food, into my body, into my machine. Would you say your diet is just as important as exercise? Kyle says you have to be committed to both. If I don't eat well, it affects my mood. Tell me about it, girl. I finished 2 packages of those Reese's Christmas trees, and I have never felt worse about myself. And then miraculously the next day, I felt fine and did it again. So time does heal all wounds. What's your ultimate body goal? Kyle says, I don't want to lose any more weight. Girl, you don't have any more to lose. I'm 5'2". Oh my gosh, you're teeny. And the heaviest I ever was 132 pounds. Okay, that's not very heavy. If I was 132 pounds, you guys would be like, Jolene, you look skeletal. Because I was 130 something when I moved to LA, and I'm 5'7". And yeah, I was pretty skinny. No offense, all offense, no bragging. But since then I've eaten myself back to another place, which I believe was after my trip to Europe. Now it's settled at 117, but I need to change up my workouts. Well, she has so much muscle on her body too. Muscle weighs more than fat, ladies. That's what my dad always told me. I think he thought that would prevent me from an eating disorder because he was like, get muscle, get strong. Remember, muscle weighs more than fat. And I was like, yeah. So every time the scale goes up, I'm just like, I'm super muscular. It must just be all my muscles. I'm just really strong. So just say that to yourself. Next time you get on the scale, if you choose to, you don't have to, who cares? And you don't like the number, say, oh, it's just my muscle. It weighs more than fat. I just have a lot of heavy muscles I'm carrying. Then they ask, what's your advice for people looking to make a lifestyle changes? It's about surrounding yourself with people who support you like Morgan Wade. Okay, I added that part. My friends happen to be like me. We want to take care of our bodies and enjoy hiking and then grabbing coffee. Basically what she's saying is my friends are hotter than your friends. Your friends want to eat carbs and talk shit. My friends want to hike and get coffee and work out. Are you still not drinking? Kyle says, I haven't had one drop of alcohol since July 15th, 2022. I don't miss it. After 2 glasses of wine, I'd wake up and feel like I was dragging. Like I'm going to skip my workout today. I'm tired and I feel like having In-N-Out. Oh yeah, In-N-Out. In-N-Out's fries suck though. I know they're natural fries and they cut them there and it's so beautiful, but they're gross. It's too natural. I'm like, I don't want to taste all the potato. Okay, I'm not a monster. God. It was a domino effect, she said. I was never a big drinker. You've said that twice now. Kyle protests too much. So you'd think, how much of a difference could it make? But it really does. We need to, not saying Kyle's an alcoholic, but we need to have conversations in society about functioning alcoholism and high functioning alcoholism. Because you don't got to be on Skid Row to maybe go, I drink a little too much. Do you think you'll continue to abstain from alcohol? Kyle says, I don't see myself drinking again. I love the way I feel and look. Rawr. Has anyone been supportive of your decision to stop drinking? Or has everyone? Kyle says, when you choose to stop drinking on your own, it's interesting how it's met with such resistance from your peers. In the beginning, I was like, I'm just going to pretend I'm drinking. I did that too. Sometimes I still do that at comedy shows, just so people don't ask questions. So I don't have to tell the story over and over again.
I just was a bad drunk and I just like kicked windows and like outed people's private secrets. So I just wasn't a fun time and sometimes I peed myself. So I just thought I'd stop. And then people are like, oh, TMI. And I'm like, yep.
So I'm just going to pretend I'm drinking. I would whisper to the waiter, I'm going to order a vodka soda and then just bring me a club soda. I don't go through that. I just get like a soda water and cranberry juice with a lime. What does self-care mean to you? She said, masturbating. No, today was a self-care day. Kyle said, I worked out, took Portia to school, and now I need to go to Home Goods and buy ridiculous things I don't need. Kyle, you do not buy stuff at Home Goods. I buy that cheap shit. You do not. Stop. I love Home Goods. That makes me feel good. And then I go throw it away and break it so poor people can't have it. No, she didn't say that, but I think she was thinking that.
You think I can't relate to the middle class America? I do 100%. What's going on?
Have you been watching this season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Yes, sometimes it gives me anxiety, like flying on a plane used to. Sometimes it's okay. It was difficult shooting this season because I was going through stuff in my marriage, but our daughters didn't know, and I didn't feel like sharing it on camera yet, but I was honest with the cast. When they started grilling me, I was like, why are you acting like I haven't been honest? I told you it's the worst year we've ever had. Did they want me to take them inside my bedroom and show them all the sex I wasn't having? Do you feel closer to a place of happiness now? Kyle says, in a lot of ways, I feel happy, but I'm also struggling because it's all new to me. I've been married my whole life. Oh, how fun. What's your relationship with Mauricio currently? Here we go. We still live in the same house and we spent the holidays together and took pictures for the paid photo magazine things we have, allegedly. I have no idea how long we'll be like that, but we are trying to be as normal as possible in a very unnormal situation. So we still live in the same house and we spent the holidays together. He was with Instagram people, young people in bikinis and snowboard pants at bars doing shots. Were you there? I have no idea how long we'll be like that, but we're trying to be as normal as possible in a very unnormal situation. Mauricio's still like,
But we like to party. We like to party.
is there still love out there? She says, we love each other. We go to therapy. We both want to see each other happy. I don't know what the future looks like. That's the hardest part because the unknown is scary. She said, we go to therapy. She didn't say we go to therapy together. You recently ran a 10K with your friend, singer Morgan Wade. Did you motivate each other? All my friends do. I've been shooting a documentary on the road with Morgan, so we'll go to the gym together. What? Is it under Kyle's production team? Morgan, get it, girl. Get those benefits. What's happening with the doc? I'll probably be shooting that for a few months. It started out as a documentary and then kind of turned into a sex tape. No, something else. I better stop. Oh, Kyle. Are you and Morgan sick of all the dating rumors? Kyle says, I don't even think about it anymore. It doesn't faze me except for when it phases me. Do you regret putting your friendship with her on the show? Kyle says, in the beginning I did, because even though she's an artist and a musician and sexy and hot and loves to do the fingerlings, she's not someone who wants attention. I felt bad about that. How did Mauricio respond to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills scene where you tattoo your initial on Morgan's arm? Kyle says, he likes Morgan a lot. How much, Kyle? How much? We've gone to her shows as a family. Oh my God, not as a family.
It's getting weird.
What they didn't show in that scene was me saying, I'm going to do a tattoo on you, and her saying, you can, I don't care. I was drawing flowers, a pumpkin, but I can't draw to save my life. So that's why I just ended up doing a K. You wrote a memoir in 2011. Would you ever write another book? Please don't. No offense, all offense, Kyle. What did 2023 teach you? And she said that I can handle a lot more than I ever imagined, and I'm stronger than I realized. And finally, what are you looking to leave behind as we go into the new year? And she said Dick. No, she said Mauricio. No, she said negativity from Dick. No, just negativity. And any stress and pain from Dick. No. I've been holding on to. I want things to be a little more quiet. And I want to go into 2024 happy and at peace with no Dick. No, just happy and at peace. Hearing how skinny Kyle is only made me hungrier. Smash that like on your way out. All beautiful, wonderful peppermint mocha babies. And you deserve the best. I'll be back soon with more content. Leave a comment after the video posts. I love to hear from you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye.